Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the video. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. And welcome to the metaphysical community where we talk about the inner workings of the mind and how to help you become a better version of who you know you're supposed to be by helping you define, who you are, how to utilize your energies, how to utilize your mind, and how to just be more happy with who you are. So today we're going to talk about the benefits of lucid dreaming. If this is your first time hearing about this topic, lucid dreaming, you are in for a really, really good treat. The first time that I experienced lucid dreaming were many years ago. After I had my out of body experience, it led me to experience what I would later learn was lucid dreaming. And as the years went on, I realized that lucid dreaming had a huge significance, in my life, and not just my life, but I figured that these techniques that I learned, what if everybody can do this right here? What if everybody can dedicate the time to be able to commit the time to be able to transform their lives. And let me just tell you the benefits really quick. So you can communicate with someone that's dead or alive. You can uncover hidden things, physical or spiritual. So you can uncover something that you may have lost. You can gain insight into something that you may not be sure about. You can gain clarity on unresolved tasks. You can travel anywhere in the world. You're probably saying, Gary, yeah, right. No, you actually can. You can have more control in your life. And you could also learn how to build energy. And that's probably at least 50 more things that I could actually add to this list that you could actually do. But for the purpose of time, I won't be able to go into all of that. I'm going to probably make a YouTube video because it's going to be a longer duration of time. It's going to probably be about 25, 30 minutes where I can actually really go through this. It might even be an hour. But I'll make a YouTube video. So at some point in time, check out my YouTube page and you'll be able to see that video also. But the benefits of lucid dreaming and why you should learn it. So lucid dreaming and how we able to do these things is through awareness. If you watch my other videos, I talk a lot about awareness. Is that the inner workings of the mind, that our awareness as humans, we usually think that our awareness is in here, in between our ears, but that's not so. The reason why we perceive it that way is because we was taught that our awareness is an idea inside of our mind, but in reality, our awareness can be anywhere. It can be here right now. My awareness could also be in New York. My awareness can be in Texas. My awareness can be on Mars, for all that matter, because the distance of energy is not the same as we put a distance on the physical space, such as miles. You gotta in order to get to New York from here, from Maryland, you gotta travel 200 and something miles. I'm just making this now. I'm not even really sure, but you got to travel at a certain amount of miles to get there. So it's going to take you this amount of time to get there. But in the realm of energy, you can be able to simultaneously, instantly be there based off of where your thoughts is at, based off of how you're thinking, what it is that you're thinking. So lucid dreaming can help you uncover things. It can also not only help you uncover things, it can help you resolve issues in your life. Just say hypothetically that you had a loved one that passed away recently, or a loved one that passed away many years ago. In the realm of energy, you could actually visit that person and be able to have an unresolved conversation. And in that realm, whatever you experience in that realm, you'll bring back the same feelings and ideas to the physical world. You'll bring back the same awareness and the attachment of that emotion. So you can be able to talk to somebody that's no longer here. Maybe you want to, talk to. I'm just going to use this phrase right here. You want to get a raise, right? And you don't know how to go about getting a raise, but you know the person that works in the HR office is the person that determines, the increase in pay, or maybe the president of the establishment. Maybe what you want to do is bring him into your lucid dream and be able to communicate with him because you're communicating with his energy double in the lucid dreaming world. Now, there's different stages of awareness that connect to these different parts right here, and I'm probably giving you so much something making you going, oh my gosh, all this is true. But let's go back. Let's take a step back and let's see how to actually do this right here. So, one of the things that you want to do with lucid dreaming is that you want to be able to build a foundation where you are able to learn how to calm your mind. You're able to learn how to get some control over your mind. And when I say control over your mind, it's how responsible are you with keeping your mindset and your ideas in check. So when it comes to energy, everything is energy. You may hear in all my other videos, everything is energy first. So the physical body, energy first. This pen right here I'm holding, energy first. Then it's physical second. So everything in this world that was created, it started from an idea. And it's not hard to believe that. You think of a skyscraper. It was somebody's idea to build this. You think of a car that was made, it was somebody's idea to build this. So think of everything from energy first. But when you think about an idea and that it's energy first, you want to make sure that your energy is not being dispersed in 1,000 different ways. Now, if the energy is being dispersed in many different ways, that's not connected to the overall goal of what you want, the operation of what you trying to exceed or get to will fail because it's almost like having a bullet, right? A bullet to go into a gun. Just say the gunpowder inside that bullet, the bullet is so old, right? The bullet, they made it back in 1902, right? Put the bullet in the gun, bow, and what happened is the bullet come out of the gun, but there's no force. So the force, your gunpowder is your mind, right? You want to be able to execute what it is that you want, but you want to be able to also make sure that you recognize that when you put this energy forth, it's going towards a direct outcome. So the outcome is your focus of attention. Energy is attention. Let me say it again. So it's so simple. Energy is your attention. The reason why it appears that it's not your attention because you haven't been training your mind to be able to focus directly on something. And I'm going to give you an example of focus of attention. Just say hypothetically that you were watching a movie, right? You were so engulfed into this movie that when someone, called your name, they may have called your name 5, 10, 15, 20 times. What happened is you didn't hear him. Eventually they come over there and they tap you on the shoulder like, hey, I've been calling you. Did you hear me? And you like, no. Or maybe you was engulfed into a phone conversation and somebody was saying, hi to you or calling your name. You didn't hear him or you didn't see him because you were so engulfed. Your attention was on that phone call, right? Your attention was on that person on the opposite end of that phone. So what you want to do, you want to begin to build a foundation where you placing your attention on a focus point. The focus point of what it is your outcome is going to be. Your outcome is going to be in lucid dreaming that you want to walk downstairs to your kitchen. You want to walk downstairs and sit on the couch, inside this identical realm, right? You want to walk down there, and what happened is the identical realm is the reality that we're currently in. It's just the different parts of our energy body have these different layers. So it's one layer that we put our attention on, and we move into that energy body, and that energy body is actually able to move around. What you could do to actually, to see this energy that's around you, put your hand, or get a black cloth, right? And the black cloth is just to help you be able to, the focus without actually visually looking at this black, cloth so much. So you put your hand over top of the black cloth, right? And gaze at it. Just gaze at your hand. You're going to see a outline of a white line going around your hand. That right there is the energy that surrounds us. That's one of the layers. So that's the first layer that you'll see. It's the etheric energy, and that energy right there surrounds the hand, it surrounds the body, it surrounds the whole body. But you can actually get a glimpse of that. So what happened is that energy, once you get accustomed to actually utilizing it and working with it, you could actually make that energy do some amazing things. And the first thing you're going to do is get it to move to where you want it to move. Now, can you do projection work when you're awake? Of course you can, but it takes a lot of work. And the reason why it's easier when you sleep, because the conscious mind is put to sleep. The conscious mind is sleep, and once the conscious mind is sleep, the higher awareness, energy, the subconscious mind, which is always working, these awareness is able to act more because now the conscious mind is not interrupting them. Once you get the conscious mind, in order, once you train it, then you'll be able to do things when you actually awake. So let me go ahead and get into how you actually do it. Take some time to meditate. Everything start with being able to calm the mind, still the mind, be able to relax the mind. Everything begin with that right there. No matter what you do in energy work. So what you want to do is find a place where you can be relaxed. Okay? Relax. What you're going to do is just focus on your breathing. And focus on your breathing means finding a focal point. Focal point in the realm of energy and spirit and the spiritual work. Focal point means nose. Focus on the breath. You can focus on your third eye chakra. You can freaking focus on your fingertips if you want to, or one of your fingertips. But it's to give you a focal point to be able to focus on something that you actually want to do. Once you're able to focus on something that you actually want to do, you stick with that. You may have to stick with it 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, but you want to train the mind on how to stick to one thing. All right, you got that? Stick to one thing. Next, what you want to do is you want to be able to think about what you want to achieve, right? Think about what you want to see. Think about the outcome, right? So say you want to go downstairs and you want to hold a glass in your hand. Now that's a more higher work right there. But inside this realm of energy, you could actually go down there and lift up the glass. So you go downstairs, you set the glass on the counter before you go to bed, all right? Or the cup on the counter before you go to bed. Now, in your mind, you think that I want to go downstairs to grab that cup. I want to grab that glass. That's what you're going to repeat to your mind. I want to go downstairs. I want to grab that cup. I want to grab that glass. Now you're training your mind. You're training your mind to train this energy. You're training this energy, your mind to train this energy, which everything is energy, to go downstairs and be able to grab the cup or grab the glass. Then what you do, you continuously hold the image in your mind and imagine yourself at night in a bed sleep and you're getting up. Imagine yourself in the bed at night and you're getting up. Usually before you get up, you'll feel a vibration. It's when I first read about this, about the vibration, I was really young. And I was like, well, everybody don't feel a vibration. You feel a vibration. And the vibration make you feel like your body is like shifting. It feel like your body is moving and the physical body is not moving, but it's going to feel like it's moving. And the reason why you're going to feel like it's moving is because your awareness now has waken up. Your conscious mind will still be asleep, but your awareness will start moving around. That's that energy. The energy I told you, they do amazing things. Just hold your hand over top of a black cloth and you can see that white line around your hand. That energy right there is becoming aware of itself. It stands up and it's going to go carry out the task of holding that glass, holding that cup. And that right there is how you do lucid dreaming. As simple as that right there. And in a lucid dreaming world, you could be able to accomplish so many things. You'll feel like you're one of the X-Men. But let me know, have you started? And maybe what challenges that you might have faced. And maybe, let me know what clarity do you need to advance, in your lucid dreaming, process. And, hit me in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about the video. And I will talk to y'all later.